Hello everyone, my name is Anderson, and welcome back to the Answers and More videos. Answers and More video is for the students who already solved the quiz, and this is the time we reinforce the knowledge about what we learned from the previous video. So if you have not solved the quiz, go back to the website and solve the quiz first, and then come back to this video, please. So from the previous video, we have studied the phrases for giving advice. We have studied one of the phrases that we're going to study. What was it? The phrases with should and should not. Then how do we should not. Then how do we form the sentence for giving advice with should? So we have 4 rules. 1. Should comes before the advice. So as an example, it's very sunny. Yes, it's sunny. You? Important should comes first, and then the advice. Wear a hat. Should comes before the advice. Okay, then what about the next rule? Should is a helping verb. We also say modal verb. The verb stays always the same. So which means should is followed by the base form of the verb. The base form is wear. So it doesn't change. So when there is a helping verb, when there is a modal verb with the main verb, we need to remain. We don't have to change the form of the verb. The verb stays the same. You have to go with the base form of the verb. You don't need to put S, you don't need to put I, ES, no. Just the pure version of verb, the base form. The verb stays the same. Then what about the next one? Should is a helping verb. The helping verb stays the same no matter what the subject is. So, sorry about that. So, he is the third personal. I is the first personal. No matter what the subject is, should as a helping verb doesn't change. It stays the same. So this is a special verb called modal verb. He should, I should, you should wear a hat, he should wear a hat, I should wear a hat. You don't have to change the form of the modal verb. Okay, what about the next one? Rule number 4. We add not in between the should and the advice when we want to say, do not do it. We add not in between the should and the advice. Should not advise. And when we want to say, do not do it, should not advise. Should not advise. Okay? So we add not in between the should and the advice. Should not. should not take, should not drive. So as an example, you should not drive tonight, like this. So there is a modal verb should and the main verb drive, and we put not in between these words, should and drive, we put not in between. So should not drive tonight. Okay. And do you remember we can make it short a bit? What was it? Yes, shouldn't. 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 Should not, shouldn't. We make it a bit short. Shouldn't. 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 Okay. Now, let's look through the quiz that you guys solved on the website. Let's go to number 1. Let's select the correct advice of each question. Let's read the question first. Select the correct advice of each question. So let's read the question here. Let's read the text. Let's read the sentence here. So Lisa eats a lot of biscuits. Lisa eats a lot of biscuits. So which is the correct advice for this sentence? Lisa eats a lot of biscuits. Lisa should see a doctor. Lisa should buy a car. Lisa should quit eating biscuits. Lisa should have an ice cream. So the answer is Lisa should quit eating biscuits. The rest of the sentence doesn't make any sense. You should see a doctor. It's when you're sick. You should buy a car. When you feel uncomfortable, when you feel uncomfortable to take a bus or a subway or a taxi, you should buy a car. You should have an ice cream. This is the incorrect advice. So no. So the answer is Lisa should quit eating biscuits. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Number 2. Let's read the question. Select the correct advice of each question. So let's read the sentence. Michael wants to go to university. Michael wants to go to university. Then he has to be related with some kind of study, right? So we have 4 advice here. Michael should study harder. Michael should not study harder. Michael should eat breakfast. Michael should buy the ticket to Paris. So Michael wants to go to university. He wants to study at university. Then what should we do? Michael should study harder. Michael should eat breakfast. This is the correct advice when Michael is hungry. Michael should buy the ticket to Paris when Michael wants to go to Paris for travel or business trip or the field trips. But in this sentence, Michael wants to go to university. Then the correct advice is Michael should study harder. Okay, very good. The next one. Usman wants to be a singer in future. He wants to be a singer. He wants to sing in front of many people. Then, which is the correct advice for this sentence? Usman should take a singing lesson. Usman should read a book. Usman should drink a water. Usman should call his parents. Which is the correct advice for this sentence? Usman wants to be a singer in future. The answer is Usman should take a singing lesson. So then he can be a singer in future. Usman should read a book. It is incorrect. Usman should call his parents. Incorrect. Usman should drink water. Incorrect. So this is the correct advice for this sentence. Okay, next one. Number 3. Number 4. Select the correct device of each question. Let's read the sentence. Brittany wants to go to Jordan for a holiday. So which is the correct advice for Brittany in this context? 1. Brittany should cook dinner. Brittany should book a flight ticket as soon as possible. Brittany should go to the cinema and watch a film. Brittany should go to a cafe. So she wants to go to Jordan and for a holiday. So which would be the correct advice? Cook dinner. Cook dinner in Jordan. Brittany should go to the cinema and watch a film. No, she wants to go to Jordan. But why does she have to go to cinema? No. Brittany should go to a cafe. Does she want to drink some coffee? No, she wants to go to Jordan. Then the answer is Brittany should book a flight ticket as soon as possible. This is the correct advice for Brittany. So, next one. Select the correct advice of each question. Let's read the sentence. Rose wants to read book all day. Rose wants to read a book all day. Then which would be the correct advice for Rose? Rose should go to a police station. Rose should not go to a library. Rose should go to a library. Rose should go to a supermarket. Which would be the correct advice for Rose? The answer is library. Rose should go to a police station. Has he done something wrong? No. The Rose should not go to a library. She wants to read a book, then she needs to go to library. Rose should go to a supermarket. Does she want to eat something as a dinner or breakfast, lunch? No. Rose wants to read book all day. So the answer is Rose should go to a library. This is the correct advice for Rose. Okay, next one. Select the correct advice of each question. Let's read the sentence. James wants to be healthy. Oh, healthy means you're not sick and you're really healthy and you're really strong. Your immune system is really strong. Nothing is wrong. So, James wants to be healthy. Then, what should we do? James should go to hospital. James should go to sleep. James should drink more water. James should not eat a hamburger. So, he wants to be healthy. Then which would be the correct advice for James? So the answer is James should not eat a hamburger. So hamburger is a bad food. Hamburger is a junk food. So James wants to be healthy, then he should not eat a hamburger. James should go to hospital. Is he sick? No. James should go to sleep. Is he drowsy? No. James should drink more water. No, he's not thirsty right now. He wants to be healthy. Then what should he do? James should not eat a hamburger. This is the right question. This is the right advice. Okay, next one. Select the correct advice of each question. Let's read the sentence. John can stop playing with his smartphone. John can stop playing with his smartphone. We have 4 advice. James should go to a restaurant. James should eat a chocolate. James should stop using the smartphone. James should study English. Which would be the correct advice for John? Sorry about that. It's John. So the answer is John should stop using the smartphone. This is the correct advice for John. So is he hungry? No. So this is not the correct advice. James should eat a chocolate. No, he wants to. So John can stop playing with a smartphone. Eating a chocolate doesn't make any sense. James should study English. No, he wants to stop playing with a smartphone. Then the study English is not a good answer. The answer is James should stop using the smartphone. This is the correct advice for John. John should stop using the smartphone. Okay, very good. Next one. Select the correct advice of each question. Joseph has got a cold. So a fever and dry cough and chesty cough. It's a cough. It's a cold. Then what should we do? We need to give an advice, right? So, which would be the correct advice for Joseph in this context? Joseph should exercise at a gym. Joseph should have a party. Joseph should see a doctor and get a medicine. Joseph should eat Chinese food. Which would be the correct advice for Joseph right now? So the answer is Joseph should see a doctor and get a medicine. This is the correct advice for Joseph right now. So, what about the rest? What about the rest here? Joseph should exercise at a gym. No, he got a cold. So, he cannot work out. He cannot exercise right now at this moment. So, no, this is the incorrect answer. So, Joseph should have a party. No, it will get worse. So no party. So this is the incorrect advice. Joseph should eat Chinese food. This is the incorrect advice as well because he has got cold. Then he needs to take some medicine or he has to see a doctor or something. So the answer is this. Joseph should see a doctor and get a medicine. Okay, very good. So what about the last one? Select the correct advice of each question. So we need to pick the correct advice for Molly. So Molly is hungry right now. Then which would be the correct advice for Molly right now? Molly should study harder. Molly should eat something. Molly should drink a cup of coffee. Molly should travel to Japan. So which would be the correct advice, everyone? So the answer is Molly should eat something. Yes. So let's have a look at the incorrect answers here. Molly should study harder. No, Molly is hungry right now. Maybe she will not concentrate when she study. Molly should drink a cup of coffee. No, not small. She's not thirsty right now. So Molly is hungry. Molly should travel to Japan. No, this is the completely incorrect answer for incorrect advice for Molly right now. Molly should eat something. This is the correct advice for Molly at this moment. Okay. Very good job, everyone. Good job. Go back to the website and go to the next part of the video for if I were, I would phrase for giving an advice. Thank you very much and I'll see you later. Bye bye.